Thank you very much for your help.
No problem.
Where are you guys from?
Oh, we're from Australia, Brisbane.
Australia. It's your second day?
Yeah,
Third day? How is it so far?
Oh, it's pretty good. Food's good.
Food?
Yeah, I like the weather a lot better than Australia.
Yeah.
It's like 30 degrees in Australia, it's sweating no matter what you wear.
It's summer night. Are you guys like students?
Yeah, we both go to high school. She's grade 11, I'm grade 10.
Are you visiting only Tokyo? Or
We're also going to Kyoto.
Kyoto.
We're going in about 3 days, I think.
Yeah.
3 days.
Just mission around on the trains.
What's like the most surprising experience in Japan?
I'd say probably how walkable the cities are.
Yeah.
How everyone's getting around on bikes and just walking. And it seems like a much more healthy lifestyle.
Yeah. Everything's very organised.
Yeah.
Alright.
The amount of go-karts we've seen as well.
You've seen go-karts on the road, just
Yeah.
Like
driving around.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's interesting.
Very interesting.
You guys don't have that?
No,
No?
nothing like that. Very strict rules around roads and what can drive, what can't drive.
What do you want to like experience in Japan?
I love photography, so I just want to like go to Kyoto. I just love taking photos of everything.
Awesome.
The temples. It's just such a beautiful country in my opinion.
Thank you very much.
I love it, especially I like the cool buildings.
Oh,
There's not many tall skyscrapers, strong buildings.
that's true. Interesting.
It's very nice. A lot of compact suburbs too. It's very nice. You
Suburbs,
can walk down the street.
yeah.
There's like food places everywhere.
It's crazy,
It's
right?
nice,
How about food?
We've not really had too much food yet.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to have some ramen and sushi later on. They're two of my favourite things. What have we had?
We've really just gone to Starbucks so far.
Yeah.
So we tried to read the menu and we couldn't understand it.
Yeah. We went to a bar sort of food, didn't accept card. We didn't have cash that
Really?
night, so we sort of just left. Half the country is very, very modern and half of it is very traditional roots, it seems like.
That's true.
And the 7-Eleven, because like there's the same stores here, but they're so different. Like the 7-Eleven has sushi and like fermented beans and these like, yeah, that.
Natto.
I love it.
Yeah.
I hate it actually.
Really?
It smells
mom
bad.
doesn't.
I have every now and again got a Japanese girlfriend, so back at home I ate a
What?
lot of Japanese food that her mum cooks.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you had Japanese girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Alright, did you break up?
No?
Oh, you still have? It's still going on. Wow.
Yeah, back in Australia.
For how long are you guys dating?
Like 6.5 months.
6.5 months. Is it like a different experience? Like dating Japanese?
No.
No? She's like more westernized.
Yeah, she was born in France.
France.
But she's got a Japanese mum. My dad's friend.
She's half.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your help. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Ukraine.
And I'm from Australia.
Are you guys a couple?
No.
Just friends.
Where did you guys meet?
In
Japan?
Kyoto, yeah.
Kyoto?
Yeah, just
Yes.
traveling through.
You guys came for traveling
Correct.
in Japan?
I came to
Well.
visit the places I've lived to, so basically it's like visiting the places I really loved.
So how long is gonna be your stay?
It's a month for me.
A month?
Yeah.
And 5 weeks for me.
What day is it now? Like
Today?
how many like
Oh, so for me,
For how
it
long?
is day number 27. Coming to the end of my holiday.
What is the date today? I think for me it's like the
11.
day 15 or something.
day 15?
Yeah.
What is your like experience so far?
I first came here like 8 years ago, so it's not my first time
Okay.
at all, but I really love it. It's the best city in the world.
Best city
Yeah, for me.
in the world?
Yeah, actually I love it that much.
Wow.
I think what I've enjoyed the most so far has just been the people. I find everyone just so respectful, and I really like how clean the place is, and just the I guess the paradigm of everyone that lives here and the way they think. I think it's very respectful and very nice, and I think that really made the holiday. And I think it's there's no fluff in between, if that makes sense. It's very black and white. You know, it's there's not many gray areas, and which is what I quite like. Things are very quite clear cut, which I quite like, and that's been my experience so far.
Did you visit like Tokyo?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places actually. I started in Nara, then I went to Okayama, Naoshima Island,
Wow.
Himeji, Hiroshima, Kurashiki, then Osaka, Kyoto, then Niseko. Now I'm in Tokyo. Then I will go to Shirakawago, Takayama, next.
So many places.
Yeah, I wanted to experience as much as I could, and I realized that 7 days in Tokyo was not enough. I think I definitely need a lot more than 7 days in Tokyo. So I have to save Tokyo for next time and maybe just do Tokyo over 8 or 10 days next time.
For me, Tokyo and Japan in general, it feels like home now because I lived here and I know a lot of places. So, like this time, I was like completely boring tourist. I actually went only to Fukuoka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. And I think that basically all I did is just like met different people and went to different museums because I really love the art shows in Japan. And I came here only yesterday to Tokyo from Kyoto. And I haven't been to a lot of places yet, but all my plans are just like riddled with museums and art galleries. So I think if I would say something like the best in Japan for me is like feeling of home that I don't often get, and also like the access to the great art that Tokyo and Kyoto and other cities offer.
So you're a big fan of art?
I am, yeah. That's part of my job, so
really?
I really love it.
What's your job, by the way?
I'm a creative director. Now I work with education mainly, but I am about to shift to a broader perspective. So in art, I find a lot of inspiration for the job, how I can, like a lot of ideas that I can actually incorporate what I'm doing, and that's in really transformative form, but continue, like giving this art to other people in another form.
What was the most surprising experience in Japan?
Distances between things in Tokyo. I think everything looks a lot closer on a map, but walking times are a lot more than you would expect. Even travel times are more than you would expect, and the lines are a lot longer than you would expect as well. So I think those three things have surprised me the most. But otherwise, I think nothing which I wasn't expecting outside of that. Nothing particularly bad, which I can think of, and nothing, nothing even exceptionally great that I'm surprised of. I think I had very high expectations, and they've been met.
For you?
In my case, it's probably traditional culture. It's not the shock or surprise that I had this time, but it was from the previous experience. I've studied Japanese culture before I went here, even the first time. And for example, we all know about like the geisha, etc. But only living in Kyoto, I got to know that it's not all like you have maiko, geiko system. You also have oiran and you have taiyu. And it started me like, I started to research all these things, and I actually met the ancestors of one of the taiyu, so that they showed more photos of that period, and I shared more information, and I was able to wear the taiyu and oiran clothes as well. So I think that part shocked me a lot, how little actually outside of Japan we know about the culture, and how little we can actually research. Because even now, there were a magnificent exhibition in Kyoto about Tadao Tonai no Sho. It's an artist, and he was also a costume designer for a lot of Japanese movies, and he also was nominated for the Oscar in, I think, 54 something. And I tried to research information about him. In English, it's not possible, like no information about him in English. And in Japanese, I was only able to find a few books. And if you want to learn more, you have to actually dig into archives. They're all in really difficult Japanese, I can't read that. So yeah, I think I was shocked how little we know, and how many really important and treasurable things are just hidden somewhere, and you really have to try hard to find them.
Those kind of things like Japanese wouldn't like ever like know. Very interesting. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you very much for your help. Where are you guys from?
Texas.
Is it your first time visiting Japan?
Yes. It's our second day here.
Second day?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
We went to Takeshita Street, but we got lost in the trains for a long time. And so we finally made it there. And then this is like our second thing that we're seeing.
Did you have Japanese food?
Not a lot.
We tried Loteria.
Loteria?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Fast food?
Yeah, that's the only thing we've had. We haven't really gone to like a Japanese restaurant yet.
Are you planning to like go to like Kyoto or Osaka or?
Yes, we're gonna go to Kyoto for like a couple days.
Okay. After Tokyo?
After, yeah.
How long is it gonna be in Tokyo?
Probably like the end of the week. So
Okay.
till Friday, and then we're gonna go to Kyoto.
What was like the most surprising experience in Japan?
Probably how fast everyone is. Like when everyone's like in a rush to get somewhere, everyone's like,
They walk fast?
yeah, like everyone's like in a rush to get where they need to go.
Very different from Texas.
Okay.
Everyone walks slow over there.
Everyone's just like,
Did you enjoy like nightlife? in
no,
Tokyo?
we
Yeah,
haven't,
not
haven't
yet.
gotten a chance to do that.
Thank you very much for your time. That'll be it. Thank you very much for your help.
No problem.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
How long are you gonna stay in Japan?
I'm actually working on a cruise ship around Japan.
Wow.
So I've been here around the island
Really?
for like 1 month and a half already, and I'm staying for 1 more month. But every day we're in different places. During the day we have time to come and get to know the cities.
Sightseeing and stuff?
Yeah, I haven't been able to really experience Japan at night when we usually sail in the ship.
Oh,
So
really?
you usually have like a half of day in a port, like let's say like today we're in Tokyo.
Okay.
We sail at 6 p.m. and arrive tomorrow morning in Nagoya. The next day we're gonna be in Kobe. Then the ship goes to Korea and then goes back to Japan and repeats.
Wow. Awesome. What do you do there?
I'm a musician.
Musician.
Yes. So I mainly work during the night.
Play like instrument?
I play saxophone, clarinet, flute.
So main question,
Main question.
what
let's
was
go.
the most surprising thing occurred to you in Japan?
Well, one of the first places I got to know was Kyoto.
Kyoto.
And was super amazing.
Super.
Still my favorite. Tokyo is also very nice, but like I was especially captivated by Kyoto. Like the whole experience, everything was so perfect. Like the first first plate of food that I had was like the best so far. Then like temples and sanctuaries along the way to this district, historical place that
Yeah.
I don't recall the name right now. You probably know, like the classical,
In Kyoto?
yeah.
Kiyomizu-dera とか
Not actually.
銀閣寺
Unfortunately, I don't remember now.
How was the feature? Like,
It was like a big avenue. It
Avenue?
was like super busy, but at the same time it was super calm. And there were like speakers with jazz music.
okay.
So even though there were a lot of cars and a lot of people, everything was silent, and you could clearly appreciate the music. And then there was like a river and a bridge, and people were like hanging out there having a nice time. And then you cross the bridge and you get to like a temple in a park, like everything close together and so beautiful, and the city was so clean. And then we also got to stay at night during the days for a bit, so we got to these tiny streets, a lot of bars and like a lot of people as well, but everything was so amazing. Until now I've sometimes been confused with some of the cultural things, the language barrier, of course. I don't speak Japanese,
Yeah.
so sometimes people just speak to you as you will be able to understand as if you understood. And
Japanese?
yeah, I just have to put my best face and say sorry.
By the way, the first meal you had, what was it?
It was a ramen, like a
Ramen?
spicy ramen.
Spicy.
Yes, I had
In Kyoto?
ramen in Kyoto. The first and
Alright.
also the best.
Okay.
I had ramen before in other countries, but it was nothing like this.
Was spicy and like.
Yeah,
was
but
it
I mean the
miso-based?
flavor. Yeah, probably miso
Miso?
based because it was like dense and creamy,
Okay.
and spicy as well, pork and egg. Yeah, super different from any other place I've ramen in
Ramen.
different countries and different places. Always trying to search for real Japanese ramen and doesn't get any close.
It was the best.
Yeah, but actually every place here is fantastic. We just had like a street ramen in a popular place in Shinjuku,
Okay.
and it was also like top.
It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That'll be it. Thank you
you.
for your help.